So as you've probably heard by now, the community transmission that we got earlier in the week talked about all the stuff we're going to get in the future, and it looked pretty promising. It had some good changes. The Clone Troopers skins were kind of disappointing because we're only getting 2, and that sucks. But the major thing that the whole community was talking about was this picture of a Droideka. And everyone was hyped. Everyone thought that they were hinting at new reinforcements, and I mean, a lot of people were getting excited to come back and play this game again because we thought there was going to be more content. As all good things must come to an end with this game, our hype was just killed because Ben came out and posted his little tweet/Reddit post and basically confirmed that that was a mistake and we aren't getting any Droidekas. So, as you may have guessed, this sent the community into a rage. And today I'm going to break that down. Alright, so here's my thoughts on the whole situation. Well, basically now my hype for this community transmission, this update we're getting, is pretty much dead. I was so hyped for the Droidekas that I didn't really care about the clone skins. Like, yeah, the clone skins suck, but I was so excited that I could finally play as a Droideka that I didn't really care about the clone skins. But now that we're not getting the Droidekas, the clone skins go front of the line and they're underwhelming. So, I mean, we went 2 months without a patch or whatever, and they postponed that hotfix. So you would think after 2 whole months that we would get some significant content. And these 2 clone skins we're getting aren't even canon. Like, they're just paint on the regular armor. So in 2 months, they haven't done jack shit. That's a completely different topic, is how underwhelming this patch is now, because that's a completely different rant. But today is the Droidekas. So what are they doing? The best part that came out of this whole ordeal was that when I was at work, I could sit there and read the Reddit and just read all the memes that this turned into. So when Ben said his thing in his little update, basically they thought it was a speeder or debris. Like, come on. You're not fooling anybody, and it's turned into a huge meme now. So many people are just throwing all kinds of, look at this Droideka, look at this Droideka. It's a joke, because especially since in the past they have had numerous excuses as to why we can't get content reasonably. It's because there's so many things that have to be looked over, and they have to be reviewed, and it has to go by Disney, and it has to go through EA, and it has to go through DICE, and it's got to go through all these different people before we can get it approved and before we can get to play it, and it takes weeks and weeks and weeks. That's been the excuse, and somehow a Droideka slips by everybody. They thought it was debris. Like, come on. And then, to top it all off, Ben was just like joking around. So everyone's getting excited because he had that tweet and he's like, this isn't a Droideka. Everyone was still like, haha, that's funny, Ben, because you said the same thing about Geonosis. And there was so people going with this, and the hype kept growing and growing and growing, and people on Reddit were just going crazy with it. And then he has his second tweet, and he's like, second thoughts, what do you guys think it is? Like, why would you even tweet that if you know it's not a Droideka? Why tease everybody? Like, everyone is so tired of the same damn reinforcements. It's almost as bad as not getting any heroes, because nobody wants to play as a Wookiee for every single freaking era. Wookiees weren't on Hoth. That doesn't make sense. Wookiees are going to be on Geonosis now. That doesn't make any sense. Give us something new and unique. Like, my God. And then there's no word about the pilots or anything. He hinted at pilots too, and then it's just nothing. We get nothing. Like, what? Unless he's just pulling a complete 180 and he's getting everybody's hopes down so that he can re-surprise us later. Like, I don't understand what they're doing with this community stuff. It's almost like this might be worse than not getting any communication at all. I mean, what's the difference? People complain and they use the argument, well, some communication is better than no communication. Well, if the communication that we are getting is misleading thousands of people into believing we're getting something that we're all excited for, then how is that any better than not getting any communication? If Ben is sitting here trolling everybody and tricking everybody and then doing a 180 and untricking them and then giving us false hope, I don't see how that's any better. And it's not like Ben telling us stuff in the community transmissions is giving us any more content compared to if we didn't get any. So I cannot believe that we are not getting Droidekas. I thought, like I was having this discussion with Cookie just in our spare time. I was like, I do not expect almost anything to come out of this game anymore. Like my expectations are so low, and I know that we're getting these heroes, but I was like, if we get those reinforcements, then I would be content when this game is over, because we're going to get Grievous and Obi-Wan and Dooku and Anakin, and we're going to get a map, and we're going to get a game mode. And I was like, if we have reinforcements, then that will keep some of the content alive, because as of right now, they're going to give us these 2 heroes, which from the way Ben has been talking, it looks like they're going to get drip fed 1 hero per month. We'll probably get Obi-Wan first, and we'll get Grievous second, and then we'll get Anakin, and then we'll get Dooku. I doubt that they give us 2 at a time, because that's just how they go, and they like to drip feed the content. It's stupid. But I figured, well, if we had reinforcements, then the content won't get as stale. Because right now, say they give us Obi-Wan first, and that's all we get. For 1 month, we get to play as Obi-Wan. Everyone's going to pick Obi-Wan. Over and over and over and over. You're going to play Heroes vs. Villains. Everyone's going to try to get Obi-Wan. You're going to play Galactic Assault. Everyone's going to pick Obi-Wan. Why? Because that's the only content we've had that's significant since launch. Look at Solo compared to Obi-Wan. No one's going to even give a rat's ass about Solo compared to Obi-Wan. Like everyone, there's going to be people come back to this game to play with Obi-Wan. And then so many people are just going to oversaturate that character that it's going to get boring. It'll be fun for like a week or 2. You're going to max him out, and then that's it. And then what do you do? At least if there's new reinforcements and say someone beats you to the hero and someone else is Obi-Wan before you, then you can pick one of the new reinforcements. That way you have some variety. That way you don't play as Obi-Wan every single match. Maybe they add a new ARC Trooper or a Republic Commando dude. You could play as a Republic Commando one match, and then the next match play as Obi-Wan. Same thing with the droid side. Instead of playing Grievous over and over and over and over, maybe you want to start leveling up your Droideka. So you could play as a Droideka one match, and then play as Grievous the next match. That way, it doesn't get old and repetitive. But as of right now, everyone's going to pick Grievous over and over and over and over, and there's not going to be anything new. And it's going to get old, and it's going to suck. It was pretty crucial to get this Droideka, because just him mentioning the pilot and the Droideka gave us enough hope that maybe they're going to add some different reinforcements, especially to the good guy side, because everyone's so sick and tired of the Wookiees. But the fact that they tried to play it off as a speeder bike and debris is just an insult to everybody's face. Like, we can obviously tell that that's not a speeder bike. I don't know if you guys know what a speeder bike looks like, but that's not a freaking speeder bike, and it's on Kashyyyk. You can't even have speeder bikes on Kashyyyk. So what the hell are they talking about? Yeah, I liked it better when it was just a subtle little hint, like, haha, they're teasing us like they did with Geonosis, and then it was going to be like announced with the roadmap. I think that would have been a cool way to do it. But yeah, it's just wash, rinse, and repeat with this game. Something new comes along, everyone gets really excited, and then there's either a bug or a glitch, or it's just not real. In this case, it was a complete lie, and then everybody's hopes are down again. And then, we go another 2 months, and we're like, all right, guys, they've had 2 months without any content at all. We got to get something cool. And then we get 2 skins. And then we're like, all right, we've got to wait another month. See what they got this time. They've had a whole month to do something, and then we're going to get underwhelmed again. It's just the same thing over and over and over. And I was even going to do this podcast with Cookie, but as I was talking to him about it, he's like, I'm kind of numb to this, man. He's so used to this game letting us down that he didn't even get excited when I told him that there was going to be Droidekas, because he thought it was too good to be true, and he ended up being right. It was too good to be true. So, but yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. What would have been your favorite reinforcement? Would you have liked the Droideka, or would you wanted something else? And let me know what you'd like for the Resistance or the good guy side. And do you think that maybe after all this backlash, they might consider adding reinforcements since so many people are ticked off? But yeah, let me know in the comments down below. If you guys like what I'm doing on the channel, then consider donating on Patreon. It greatly helps me out and helps me improve and continue to grow the channel. But that's going to do it for me, guys, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.
Goopa Noopa.